Imagine yourself in a place where you can find spectacular beaches, tropical rainforest, delicious food, rich culture and history, and thrilling adventures. Stop imagine it. It actually exists. It's called Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a small island in the Caribbean Sea. It's only a 4-hour flight away from Miami. For U.S. citizens, no passport is needed. The U.S. dollar is the currency. You will not need an international phone plan, and English is spoken by many. Oh, and did I mention it's always summer in Puerto Rico? This year, the New York Times featured Puerto Rico as the #1 destination to travel. This nomination was not only based on Puerto Rico natural beauties, awesome gastronomy, or rich culture. It is because your visit will contribute to the island economic growth and recovery. In September of 2017, Hurricanes Irma and Maria devastated the island. Its recovery has been slow but steady, and they are now back in business. So as the New York Times said, get out of the resort, patronize local businesses, reward hotels set back from the ocean with a stay. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. I happen to know the island like the back of my hand. I have explored beaches, rivers, caves, rainforests, and deserts. I would like to invite you out of the resort and off the beaten path to really experience the Puerto Rico I know. Old San Juan is a must in any visit to Puerto Rico. Wander around for a few hours during the narrow streets, have breakfast in La Bombonera or lunch at the Chocobar Cortés, where chocolate is the main ingredient on every dish. Visit El Morro, a Spanish fortress that once defended San Juan from pirates and intruders. Explore Puerto Rico's northeast coast visiting El Yunque rainforest. Climb to the top and bathe in one of its many waterfalls. Go further east to Luquillo Beach and its many kiosks to have some delicious Puerto Rican food. I recommend a stuffed mofongo with the catch of the day. Continue east to Fajardo and reserve a kayak tour on the bioluminescence bay. Amazingly, Puerto Rico has 3 bioluminescence lagoons. These magical sites are due to bioluminescent phytoplankton that creates a chemical reaction when disturbed. Puerto Rico is actually an archipelago. It includes the Big Island and smaller islands like Vieques and Culebra. Back in 2006, Puerto Mosquito in Vieques was declared the brightest bioluminescent bay in the world by Guinness. You should also visit its white and black sand beaches. Take the ferry or a plane to Culebra Island and visit Flamenco Beach, which is the top-ranked beach in Puerto Rico and one of the top beaches in the world. In Culebra, you can also find all kinds of aquatic sports and activities. You will be greeted by Héctor el Protector. Visit Toro Verde, the largest adventure park in the Caribbean. It offers tours full of adrenaline that include the longest zipline in America. After the adrenaline ride, drive through the roasted pork road in Guabate. You may need to have an open mind to enjoy this gastronomic experience, but it's totally worth it. Continue south towards Ponce, the second largest city on the island. From there, you can take a boat ride to Caja de Muerto, a natural reserve with white sand beaches and trails to explore. Or you can stay inland to enjoy Ponce's many museums. Go southwest and hike through Guanica's dry forest. Visit the Sunflower Farm, then head to La Parguera to experience some authentic rumba during the night. You may want to avoid the extraterrestrial route. Locals say strange things happen in that area. In the southwestern corner, Cabo Rojo is one of the locals' favorite spots for vacationing. It's surrounded by quiet beaches such as Bulle, Boquerón, and La Playuela. The latter is one of the most impressive places for its cliffs and rock formation and its turquoise clear waters. Rincón is known as the surfing capital of the Caribbean, but not all beaches are for surfers. During the winter month, migrating humpback whales come to the warm waters to mate. You can see these magnificent creatures from the shore. The best spot is the observation park at El Faro Lighthouse. Aguadilla is another great beach town located in the northwest of Puerto Rico. Here you can explore its many rock formations along the coast, surf in secluded beaches, and visit the remains of Punta Borinquen Lighthouse that was destroyed by the 1918 earthquake and tsunami. If you're up to an underground adventure, visit Parque de las Cavernas del Río Camoy. The caverns are part of a large network of natural limestone caves and underground waterways, carved out by the third largest underground river in the world, the Río Camoy. Arecibo is a town on the Atlantic coast in the island. One of its most important attractions is the radio telescope. Remember the movie Contact? In Arecibo, you can also explore Cueva Ventana and Cueva del Indio. Both were sacred spaces for our original Taíno people. Speaking of which, La Piedra Escrita, the written stone, in Jayuya is a fantastic place to see Taíno petroglyphs or to just cool off in the waters of the Coabay River. You can visit the Semi Museum to learn more about the Taíno culture and drive to the highest peak of the island, Cerro Punta. No wonder why the New York Times recommends the visit to Puerto Rico. After a long road to recovery, tourism is back to normal and is the best way to help the island. As you could see, there are so many places to experience and everything is just a short step away. Come and see for yourself why is Puerto Rico known as La Isla del Encanto, the island of enchantment.